What's up, everybody? This is Chris James coming at you from the Free States of America. This is Snake River EDC. To be honest, I was out goose hunting this morning with 3 other guys, and we limited out in about 15 minutes. So the shooting was hot, and while I was out there, my gun jammed a couple times, and I figured, oh, it's probably time to clean it. Last time I was out duck hunting, I got a little dirty and didn't do the proper care and maintenance, and so I paid the price when it jammed up today, but I still got my limit, and we had a great morning. Lots of those honkers came in, and we had 3 big flocks, and yeah, it didn't take us about 15 minutes to limit out, but anyways, as I came back, I was tearing my gun apart, cleaning it, lubing it up, and I thought, why don't I do a video on my shotgun, since it was the first gun I ever bought. It was probably about, I don't even know, I lose track, maybe 12, 13, 14 years ago. So I was newly married, went to a gun show down in Utah. Now, I grew up with guns. I mean, my dad had guns, my grandpa had guns, but I didn't really have any guns of my own. And so when I would go out trap shooting or clay shooting out to the turkey shoots, I'd borrow a gun. I wasn't a big hunter, wasn't a big sportsman growing up, and did a lot of fishing, a lot of that kind of stuff, but not so much with the guns. I was in Boy Scouts, and shotgun shooting merit badge, rifle shooting merit badge, archery merit badge, that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I didn't own a gun, and that's about the time I was getting more interested in prepping, hunting. And also I'd gone out to the sporting clay course here a couple times, borrowed one of my dad's shotguns, and had gone out there and shot the course a few times. And if you haven't done sporting clays, haven't done the course, it's awesome. It's like golfing with shotguns. I mean, every hole is a different setup, and they may be coming from the right or the left, high or low. They may be coming towards you, sideways. So you get 2 shots at every station, and it was a lot of fun. And they had 5 stand, and they had trap, and so I thought, well, maybe I should get a shotgun. I could do sporting clays with it. I could use it for home defense. At the time, I wasn't really into hunting like I am the last few years, but I thought that was a possibility. And so I was at the gun show looking for a shotgun. When I was out at the sporting clay course, everybody had these expensive over-under shotguns, the Brownings and Benellis and all these, expensive shotguns. And so I thought I wanted an over-under maybe for, competition. And I was there, and fortunately, I was just looking around, not sure exactly what to get. I was looking at some new shotguns, and my wife's uncle pulled me aside. He said, "Hey, check out this." And it was a Beretta Pintail. And it was a semi-auto shotgun used, really lightweight, black, synthetic, nothing fancy, but it had a good feel to it. And so I ended up buying that Beretta, and I've had it ever since. It was the first gun I ever bought, outside of a BB gun. And so I've continued to use it. I have a couple other shotguns. I have other rifles. I have an AK. I have several pistols, but it's my go-to primary shotgun, and it's gotten a lot of use the last few years out at the river, the Snake River, out at the bird refuge, hunting quails, pheasant, ducks, geese. It does it all. I shoot trap with it too. I shoot sporting clays. We've been out to the course a couple times. One of these days I'll do a video out there maybe, but anyways, recently it was just a black synthetic stock, black synthetic gun, and recently I did a rattle can paint job on it, sprayed it down with some camo. I used the Rust-Oleum camo, the green and tan. Krylon makes stuff too, but if you watch Project Farm, he did a test and Rust-Oleum seemed to hold up the best. So I trust that guy, and so I did this spray paint job on it. And you can see it. I'll bring it a little closer there. Did a honeycomb pattern. What I did was I took a mesh laundry bag that I got from Walmart, and you know, after I laid down the dark green coat, then I put that over and sprayed a tan coat on it. It's not perfect, and there's a few areas where the paint is wearing off on the buttstock and where it gets used a lot, but that's the beauty of spray paint. You know, you don't have to pay for some high quality paint job or you know, some expensive upgrade. When it's just a used shotgun like this, you know, that you paid $400 for, then you know, you can just put another camo job on it and be good to go. But I wanted it a little more camouflaged in the blind rather than just the black. And it's been a great shotgun. Everybody that I've let shoot it, they're like, wow, that's really light. And you know, for my boys, my 12 and 14-year-old, it's really light for them. They can swing it around and get really manage it really well. They're still around. You know, the pawn shop over here, just a couple miles from me, has one for sale. They want $800 for it. It has a little bit of camo on it already on the handguard and the stock. But I've really liked this gun. I've been tempted to buy that other one at the pawn shop, but haven't yet. And you know, just as a backup, they don't make these anymore. In fact, I had a hard time finding parts for it even till I found out that it's basically the same thing as the Benelli Montefeltro, and so it's basically a carbon copy of that. It's the Beretta's version, the Pintail they call it. And so you can find Benelli parts, because like I wanted a new magazine cap here, one with a stud in it so I could put a sling mount on it, and I couldn't find a Beretta one anywhere. I bought one Beretta one and it was too big, and so then I bought this Benelli one off of a site, and it fit perfectly. It was a little bit different shape. It wasn't rounded. It was on the top. It was more flat on the top, but I was able to get a sling on it. So it was exactly what I wanted. It doesn't shoot 3.5-inch shells. So if you're looking for something like that, you know, a turkey gun or something, you probably want a different model. Anyways, for me, it's been great. You know, for geese, ducks, I've been shooting the 3-inchers, 4-shot mainly, but you know, sometimes I shoot a 3-shot, or if I can't find it because of the ammo shortage, I'll shoot different calibers, or different size shot. But anyways, it's been a great gun. It's held up really well. I really like it, other than the couple jams I had today. I've got a Carlson cremator choke tube in there. I believe it's an improved modified. It's long range, it's ported. It's been working really good. Gets you a little bit of extension on the gun there. Maybe I came too close, you might not be able to see that. A little bit of extension on your barrel, and it's been great. And so that was the first gun I ever bought, and was completely happy with the purchase. And it started an addiction where I went on to buy more and more and more. And I hope my wife doesn't watch the video, but anyway, she already knows that I've got you know, this bug now where you always got to have guns. But it's got really nice action, semi-auto, 5 rounds. Well, maybe I lubed it up too good. There we go. But it's got good action, really like it. And I especially like the camo paint job. I got some good, you know, people are like, whoa, how'd you do that? Or where'd you get that from? It's really easy, guys. A couple cans of spray paint. Like I said, a mesh laundry bag, you just lay it over the top. It gives you a little bit of pattern. There's lots of videos out there how to do that. So I don't need to necessarily post a video, but wanted to talk about my Beretta Pintail. Nice, lightweight, easy to use, easy to clean, easy to maintain shotgun. A lot of fun. Would be a great all-around gun. If you didn't want to spend a lot of money, you can still find them used. check it out. Now for the joke of the day. I know you've been waiting around for that. So there was this little bitty old lady, and she got on the elevator, and she heard the two other ladies. It was two fancy dressed, nice dressed ladies in the elevator, you know, fur coats and all that jazz. And the one lady's like, "Oh, your perfume smells really nice." And she says, "Oh, it's Eau de Chateau, and it is $100 an ounce." The other lady says, "Wow." She says, "My perfume is Eau de Toilette, and it is $200 an ounce." And then they got to the old lady's floor, and just as she's getting off the elevator, she lets out the biggest, meanest, loudest fart you ever heard. And she says, "Broccoli, 49 cents a pound," and walks out as the doors close.